Hey everyone, how's it going? It's another beautiful day out here, so I thought while we're thinking of a plan of attack against the squirrels to keep destroying my garden, I thought we would just go hang out down by the river for a little bit and have some lunch. So I'm actually sitting in the parking lot of Cub right now. I just grabbed myself a sandwich and also a couple more seed packets for later on to try and replant some stuff. But yeah, so let's head down to the river and have some lunch down there and just hang out for a little bit. Sorry for the weird camera angle. The problem is my my car holder is actually kind of broken, so it doesn't actually stay. So I've had to like kind of prop it up with some pack of cigarettes, and hopefully it'll stay like this. But it might end up falling, and that would be hilarious. But so while we're driving, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch this over to the front, the front facing camera, and then yeah, I'll see you guys when we get down to the river. Hey Thomas, how's it going? So let me just switch this over, and then we'll get driving and head down to the old river bridge and have some lunch. Stupid squirrel pisses me off so much. So angry. All right, hopefully the camera doesn't fall, but if it does, I'm sorry. You can always just switch to the audio avatar if we have to. What's that ghost-looking girl in the back seat? That's that's the fire. That's the campfire ghost, Thomas. That I was able to trap and with a candle. So now it's mine. All right. So I'm not gonna be able to see chat while I'm driving, obviously. So let's head on down to the river bottoms, and we'll just go sit on the old. Probably just go sit on the old bridge while we have some lunch. New river bridge is greater than the old bridge. Well, the new one is drivable at least. This old one is literally looking kind of even scary just to walk across at this point. But I mean, that was just from that crappy picture we saw. But I'm assuming that they've redone some of the planking on there, so it's not a death trap. All right, so far so good. My pack of cigarettes propping up the camera so it doesn't fall is actually working, oddly enough. I was just gonna take us a few minutes to get down there. It's just on the other side of town here, so sit back, relax. We should be there soon. Just a couple minutes, actually. Hopefully, the open window won't be too loud for you guys. Actually, I'll just get through the sunroof instead. Keep things quieter. So we're just gonna take this road all the way down to Old Cedar Avenue. So basically, to where this road ends, and then it's just a quick right, and then we're basically there. So it's just a few minutes, not far away at all. I know a stream. I was going to use Streamlabs OBS for mobile for this, but I was lazy and decided to use StreamYard. The problem with StreamYard is that it tends to drain my battery pretty quick, and it also makes my phone roasting hot for some reason. So hopefully things don't start freezing up, but I think we'll be okay. You know when you start feeling really old when you start bitching about other drivers that are probably doing stuff that I did when I was a young kid too. But on the way out to the store, I was sitting at a stoplight, and this total douche canoe in a truck just goes flying down one of these residential roads at like almost like 60 miles an hour. It's just a little bit ridiculous, especially like at this time of day when there's actually our kids out playing. That's probably not a good idea. And I was kind of hoping that that. They get pulled over, get a ticket. I mean, I remember going like down some of these roads pretty fast when I was a kid, but never that bad. I think maybe like every now and then we're doing like 40 down one of these roads, which is already not this one that we're on, but like the ones off to our side here that cross. Those are all residential, so it's a little bit ridiculous. I was like, oh my god! I was sitting in the car going, "Wow, what an asshole!" And then immediately the thought came to mind. I was like, "Wow, you're turning into an old man." It's weird. Like all these stoplights are out for some reason. I wonder if they lost power in this area of the city. For the, it's odd to see. Oh, never mind. It's just this one. Oh, never mind. This one's just the crosswalk one anyway. I lied. There was just a problem with that one behind. We're up, guys. So if you actually went the other way, you would just take the first exit to get to the mall. And then the entrance to the river bottoms right is just essentially just straight ahead in front of us, down the hill after the street lights up ahead. This used to be I don't know when they turned this into a four-way stop right here. It's a pain in the ass during rush hour time because a lot of people come up this road to bypass the 494 traffic. So that stop sign gets really backed up around afternoon drive time. It's super interesting, I know. But after we eat lunch here, maybe depending on if we have battery left over, we'll just jump back in the car and head over to the hardware store. Well, probably just to Menards and go grab some fencing material to put around the garden and build a wall and hopefully find a way to make the birds pay for it. Because we need to keep those stupid squirrels out of there because they just completely destroyed half the stuff I planted yesterday, which was all that work for absolutely nothing. I was really angry this morning. So that's one of the reasons I decided to come down here just to relax for a little bit and cool down my anger level. We are on our way down to the river bluffs. One of my good friend of mine from high school used to live up in those apartments to our right. There's a small nursery, plant nursery to our left here, which you can't see because it's off camera, but that was the old Bloomington Garden Center. Doesn't seem to be very active anymore, though. Whole lot down here. Sorry about that, guys, but just what I was afraid of happened. The second, the second we got down here, the phone was like 1,000 degrees already, so it shut itself down for a second. I had to stick it in front of the air conditioning vent to cool it off quick. So I think it's actually my induction charger. I think that's what's mainly heating the phone up to like a bajillion degrees. Well, let me try and switch this camera back over to the other one. And then we'll go. What I was saying before we got cut off there is hopefully we can go find. It's pretty busy down here today for. Well, I guess it is Saturday, huh? Well, let's go see if we can find a nice spot to sit and just have some lunch. Oh my god. I suppose we could just go over there. There's some like sitting spots, but let's go. Oh, there's like an actual picnic area here now too. So yeah, they actually did do a whole bunch of stuff down here. Let's head in, I guess. People are looking at me weird. That's why I don't like streaming out in public. Because people stare at you like you're a weirdo. Oh, they even painted. They even painted it. It used to be just shitty, rusty, and all made out of wood, but they actually did some improvements. Like that there is usually flooded with water, so I'm guessing since we haven't like had any rain this year and snow, it's gonna be river levels are probably gonna be really low. Should have went to the other spot, I guess, but I don't know. We'll go find a spot. I don't know if I really want to sit on the bridge with a bunch of people walking back and forth, but maybe we will. Who cares? Sorry, I know all you can see is the ground right now. Over there, this is the Minnesota River, not the Mississippi. But yeah, usually all that is where there's like all those like yellow weeds and shit. That's normally all water. It looks really nice down here. Yeah, this bridge like didn't have this railing here before, so it makes it a lot harder to jump over because right here, like where the hold on, let's see. Yeah, this is one of the piles, and there's so the cement piles would have like a space between the bridge so that you can actually walk underneath it. Well, not walk. It's just where the main supports are, but we used to climb over these railings and then climb down underneath the bridge and sit down underneath there. It's really nice out here though. There's some geese down there chilling, eating some yuck. Hey LD, hey bird. I think I said hi to Captain already. Sorry if I missed anybody while we were driving down here. Ice may be present. Be careful, it might be icy. But so if you go down that way, past that far tree down there, and actually it's more like, well, you can't really see because of the camera, but there's a spot that kind of where it turns to the right. Usually that's where we start when we were kids. We'd start walking the path down there, and we'd end up down here, and we just walk the path along there, along the riverbank over there. And then during the winter, when this all freezes over, we just walk down the river. And that was pretty cool. All right, we're gonna go try and find a spot here. Turn this all into cement too. This used to all be the old wood planking of the actual bridge. See that? Yeah. See, like those cement things is basically where we'd climb down and sit when we were younger, and go underneath the bridge and smoke lots of cigarettes. Make out with chicks. That was always a good makeout spot underneath the bridge. It was really rusty, so it was double dangerous. Doing things you shouldn't supposed to. You're not supposed to underneath the bridge, plus the risk of tetanus. Yeah, man, it's really, really pretty down here, though. We used to come down here all the time, ride our bikes down here. They obviously turned this into a massive bike lane. There's another bird. There's a lot of people walking, so that's why I haven't switched the camera the other way, to the other side, because I don't want to bother everybody. I'm already getting weird enough looks. Look, there's like a bird sitting on the pile of shit over there. I definitely think it's that battery. It's actually, yeah, the plane is really noisy. I was just saying yesterday, well, not yesterday, but a week ago, how much quieter airplanes have gotten. When they're flying overhead, you barely hear them anymore, but I guess we are right in the takeoff. Right over the departure corridor, so I guess that's probably why it's louder than it is. Alright, no one's here over here anymore, but yeah, so the plane just came overhead. The airport's right over there in that direction. By those buildings that are over there in the distance, that's basically where the Mall of America is. We'll hopefully find a spot to sit down, though. There's probably like a picnic area around here somewhere. I know there's one at the other end of this bridge, but I was kind of hoping that there wouldn't be that many people down here, so we could just jump over to the edge of this thing and sit down by sit down on one of the old cement things and eat. Maybe we'll just go off the path into the woods too and just find a spot. It's not like a giant swamp. Even the path areas are a lot nicer than they used to be. This used to all just be rock and shit. So the city did spend a bunch of money, it seems like, to really make this place a lot better. It's narrowed behind me. Sorry, everything's so shaky. I was gonna go through these trees and just go sit down by the bank, but it's all water down there. I know they did fix it for those evil bicyclists. The hell were they thinking? I have to watch out for Matthews, wild Matthews out here. So if you hear anyone say on your left, we're gonna have to dive to the side of the path to safety. I mean, it wasn't so wet. There was a break in the trees right there. We could have went down there and sat for a little bit. Pulling this in landscape mode is really annoying. I need a holder or something for this thing. Sorry, I'm probably covering the microphone too. I did kind of get that lapel mic to work. I just forgot to bring it with me. Hey, John. Oh, shit, I think there's a dinosaur. People are probably saying it's a bird, but I'm pretty sure that was a dinosaur. Should we walk down here and see what's down here? And go off the path a little bit. We could just walk across that log probably to the other side. I'm looking for where that dino is. I'm not seeing it though. Holy cow, this is pretty deep over here. I thought maybe we could just quick walk across this, but I don't really feel like falling in a couple feet of water. It's oddly clear for a Minnesota river. I know, John, we need to stay out of the tall grass. We don't want the raptors sneaking up on us. That looks like raptor territory over there. The grass is too tall. But we got to be careful here too, because there could be some freshwater dolphins. We don't want to be attacked. Might be a little too much debris for the freshwater dolphins to make it up this way. But they're sneaky sons of bitches. You got to be careful. Actually, that tree that fell over would probably make a good bridge to walk across. We actually get into the river area, but we'll keep walking down the path, see what else we can find. Otherwise, this would be an okay sitting spot. There's a lot of wood to sit on, so I wouldn't have to sit in the dirt. We'll keep going. We'll head down towards the freeway bridge here. Oh, there's another cut in here. Let's see what we got here. Damn it, I just want to eat a sandwich. Ouch. I mean, if we stay on this side, I guess it's more shady and not in the sun. See, there's all the velociraptor grass over there. We have to stay out of that. We don't want to get eaten today. We want to eat lunch. We don't want to become lunch. I guess I could just sit on this giant log. But, all right, we're going to keep walking a little bit, see if we can find a better spot. The problem is we're getting close to the freeway bridge, but it's going to start getting loud and annoying, so probably don't want to go too far down this path. Well, we'll find something, hopefully. You know, it's a lot nicer down. It's so much nicer down here, as far as like how much they've turned this into an actual like hiking and walking area where it doesn't feel like it's dangerous to be down here. So I actually feel good that I didn't bring a carry weapon with me today. Normally when I come down, like go for like a hike in the woods and shit, I usually have a gun on me. Which sounds stupid, but there's a lot of people that like to attack hikers and shit in our area, which is kind of weird. This is a pretty spot. It's kind of sunny. Should we just hang out here for a little bit? I don't think there's any poisonous weeds anywhere that's gonna be terrible to sit next to. I just need to find something to prop the camera up on. We'll go sit down by this thing here and we'll use this tree knot as a holder for you guys. Maybe. Oh no. Absolutely not, John. We would have to figure out some makeshift harpooning method to keep ourselves safe. We're gonna kind of wedge this knot of the wood here. So I'm sorry about the noise, but that's me trying to wedge the camera into my phone into this like thing here. Problem is at that angle I can't see any chat, so we'll go like this. There we go. I think that's secure enough for right now. So what do we have? We just got a. Oh, you can't see it. Just grabbed myself one of those Cub Subway sandwiches. It's just quick and easy Italian sub, half sub, and then I got a chicken Caesar wrap. So we'll munch on that. Always. Then obviously we also got the usual Elixir of Life Diet Coke. We'll have some of that with our lunch, and just hang out here by the river for a little bit. And hang our bag right here so we don't lose it. Hopefully it doesn't fall in the water. It's a little bit heavier than I thought it was going to be, so let's find a better stick. You know what? We'll set this over here. I just don't want people to think we're leaving garbage down here and then get really mad and then beat me up. That would be sad. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some ducks swim by. Maybe we'll get to see a deer walk around and attack me. Maybe we'll see a homeless person walking through the woods. Or a dead body floating down the river. Your power went out and it's sunny outside. Yeah, that happened to us last week. I figured it was the first like 85-degree day we had. So I figured it was just basically everyone turning on their air conditioning at the same time. Hopefully it comes back on soon because having the power out is super boring. And especially if it's a super hot day out too, it's even worse. $75, that's not bad. It's about 80 right now where I am. I'm sitting right in the sun, so it's pretty warm. If this river wasn't so gross, I would want to go stick my head inside of it, but I'm afraid that if I do, I'll get like a amoeba crawling in my head, or just smell like raw sewage. It's not that bad, but still, this is a pretty stagnant area of the water, so I really don't feel like having a brain-eating amoeba enter my ear and controlling my thoughts. Trying to see if we can see any of the birds, but you can hear them, but they're all like in the grass over there and in those bushes. So we need like a duck to swim by or something, or like a turtle to poke its head up. There's actually more water down here than I thought there'd be, though. It's not nearly as low as I would have thought it would be down here. Although I think usually the water level comes up to about here, so it's probably about 1 or 2 feet lower than usual. Any ducks out here? Hello, ducks. All right, I'm gonna put this down again, and we're gonna do this because since we're just sitting here anyway. Yeah, sorry, we have to go to. Why can't? Oh, hey, Joseph, how's it going? Give me 1 second, guys. It's gonna go to the background screen for a second. I'll be right back. There. Okay. So if anyone wants to come up while we're just hanging out down here for a little bit, feel free. I'm just gonna munch on my lunch here, and yeah, we'll just hang out down here till we're done with lunch, and then head back to the car and figure out what else we can do for the day. At least it doesn't smell like garbage down here. That's a slightly better view, I think. I already get like enough weird looks down here, but times like this, it would be nice to have one of those chest harness things that you can just slap the camera onto, so you don't have to hold it. But oh shit! I just dropped my cap. Do you guys hear that? Tell me that's not a dinosaur. I'm almost certain. Oh my god! I'm pretty sure there's a raptor in the grass over there. We may have to run. Jesus, that was loud. We're so getting eaten down here. That raptor wants our lunch. No, dinosaur. You don't like Italian subs. Clever meat-eating girl. Another hungry monster on the prowl. See, now you can hear like all the other birds. They're like screaming in terror. Let's keep an eye on that grass over there. When we see it moving, we'll start to run. Velociraptor. Or it was called Jurassic Park Clever Girl, exactly. Probably we'll put our Coke bottle down so we can see if it starts making like waves, so we know when the big dinosaurs are coming after us. I suppose, never mind, we're right next to water. We can just keep an eye on that. So if we see like ripples, we know there's a T-Rex coming for us. That was a ridiculously dry sandwich, not the best. So, the Cub Foods Easy Italian Sub, I do not recommend. It's very dry. Let's try the Market Sandwich Chicken Caesar Wrap, which is this one. If any food companies would like to sponsor me, feel free. Not too bad, Joseph. I've been doing a lot of more outdoor stuff this year, and trying to get back on my feet. I've been having some fun doing a bunch of gardening, but fucking squirrel destroyed half of the shit I planted yesterday. I spent like several hours out in the garden in the ridiculous heat yesterday, getting that done, and getting a whole bunch of seedlings into the ground. And then I came out this morning just to check on it, and my nemesis, the squirrel, destroyed every single corn plant. So it was like 28 corn plants were destroyed, and then a couple of the melon plants were destroyed, and a couple of like random ones I have no idea what they were because I didn't label the seedlings correctly. So some mystery plants got destroyed. So I was super angry. So I decided to come down here just to have some lunch and relax for a little bit. Your apologies to the future. All right, that's probably a reference to something I'm not getting. I should pay some nut taxes. No taxation without representation. You know, so we fought a fucking war to get away from that kind of thing. I'm going to war with this stupid squirrel. We're gonna first try and build a barrier wall. If that doesn't work, We're starting our own Manhattan Project. We're gonna nuke that fucking squirrel. I'm just on the what do you call it? The chat from um StreamYard, and on my phone there is no option to switch. Let's see, first. Oh, for stealing the line from Joseph. Gotcha. Name the squirrel Kyle. It's going to be named Kyle. His full name is going to be Kyle Hoshi Sulu. Man, this second sandwich is kind of disappointing too. This chicken Caesar wrap, mainly chickeny and cheesy. You don't really get any Caesar flavor, like Caesar dressing flavor through it. So, 7 out of 10. It's good, but I was kind of hoping it would be more like Caesar salad-y tasting. The sun is making it literally impossible to see the chat now. Those Asians, you really hate them. All Trek Asians, yes. Joseph, they're terrible. They're all written horribly. They were all terrible role models for me growing up. Unless I wanted to have a life of mediocrity and failure. Why didn't they make my? Oh, I was at the store already, and that's why I just thought of coming. Cause I was stopping up at the store to go buy some seed packets, and then while I was in there, I said, "Well, I might as well have some lunch down at the river." So I just quickly just grabbed a couple pre-made sandwiches off the shelf. That, and I'm also kind of lazy. Oh, there's a duck over there. It's flying away though. Come back here. We wanna pet you, duck. I just noticed this. Look at this. This tree's got a massive spiky testicle. I don't know what that is. There's some serious genetic engineering going on down here. It's frightening. We should look for a river grapevine and steal it and bring it home to grow in our yard. And speaking of grapevines, I finally got confirmation from the nursery that I ordered some of my stuff from that my grapevine will be delivered sometime between now and June 10th. So way too late way later than I wanted it to be here. I was hoping it would get here in the springtime so I'd have a full summer to grow. Yosef is cooking, preparing food every day, bringing on being on paternity leave is one of the few things away from toys, diapers, puke, and sticky surfaces. So, sounds wonderful. All right, I'm just gonna. Never finished the 1701. No, the a new company finally picked up the subscription thing, and everything got restarted. But they like doubled the price of what it used to be. So I just didn't have. I just wanted this. I didn't have the money to restart it yet. So eventually, hopefully, we'll get back to it and get it done. But kind of traumatized by the whole experience at this point. We're almost done with it though. I think we're at 2/3 of the way done, and I just need to order one of the older model kits that I think was like part 17 or something, just because the one that someone in my parking lot ran over the package before I was able to get it. And they were supposed to replace. This was back when Eagle Moss still had it, right before they were closing down. And they promised they would send out a replacement, but then I kept getting messages that they were out of parts, and but it was coming, but it never did. So I'd have to reorder at least one older section to fix one of the nacelles. But I have to look. I think it was either just a little over halfway or about 2/3 of the way done. So we didn't have that many parts left. It was just we just needed the second nacelle and finish off the secondary hull, and the bottom of the saucer was all that was left. Stupid wildlife, reveal yourself to me. Stop hiding in the trees. Show yourselves. It's safe to assume Joseph isn't the guy who shot Slovakia's prime minister. Oh my god. Yeah, I heard that there's an assassination attempt on your prime minister. I was actually going to talk about that for a little bit today and just mention it because nobody really seems to be talking about it like as far as Western media. They're more interested in the Trump trial. But yeah, I mean, it seems like when you sit and do some digging, try and find some actual news about what's going on as far as the war, the Europe war, and also the stuff going on in Israel. That it just seems like we're inching closer and closer to total destruction. Hey, Yvette, how's it going? Shooter was a 71-year-old guy with bad aim. It was a Kurogan. think that's just a piece of wood over there, but I thought that was a duck swimming over there. Damn it. Well, that was a good lunch, I suppose. We'll head back to the car and start heading back to the car in a little bit. Just because I have no idea how much battery I have left. When you're in landscape mode with StreamYard, you can't see what your battery status is anymore. I'm assuming it's probably like down to half a battery since we've been streaming for a good 10 minutes. Oh, hour 36. Oh, never mind. Just 1 hour. Went faster than I thought it would go. It doesn't feel like we've been down here for an hour. Well, almost an hour. No, should we go walk down the path a little bit more, see what else we can see? Make sure I want to carry this bag around. Well, let me see if I can shove it in my pocket somehow. Never mind. Oh man, I still have all the seed packets in here. I was gonna leave in the car. Oh well, that's fine. All right, so definitely don't throw this bag in the garbage on the way out. That's stuff I want to have. Can't confirm for Rogan involvement. All right, we'll pack up our trash here. Make sure we're not leaving anything behind. Unlike when we were kids, we probably would have just thrown it in the river. All right, let's see if we can... Oh, look, a snail. Holy shit, that raptor's back. It's moving. It's over there now. We're getting the hell out of here, guys. We don't want to get eaten. I don't want to be torn to shreds. All right, let's I think our battery's okay. Let's just keep heading down this way a little bit, I guess. Oh man, now my ass is all wet. The log was very damp. It looked drier but apparently not. All right, so yeah, there's the new Cedar Bridge. So that is the bridge that goes across. Well, obviously it goes across the river and heads over to nowhere good. So we're looking at we're going to be going east down 494 this way, so you'd run into like so I don't even go down that way that much. So eventually you'd come up to the you'd go that way to head down to wow, I'm awesome at this. St. Paul, Egan. So a bunch of cities you guys have no idea, but let's see. Also, well, we also had to take that freeway to head towards the casino that I got kicked out of all those years ago for smoking weed in their parking lot. And then you'd also take that if you're going to start heading over to Wisconsin. I know, super interesting. We've got to another clearing. Let's go see if we can see this dinosaur. We need to find a low spot where we can, or at least like a giant log that we can walk across. Ooh, there might be some down there. There's still too much water over here. Oh look, it's the river is like carving out a tiny island. Oh my god. Will nothing stop this river from stealing more land from us? It's just carving us up piece by piece. Who would go to Wisconsin? Well, we used to before fireworks were legal in our state, and Thomas, we had to go there to get our to get the fun fireworks. And when some of my cousins live in Wisconsin, so we would have to go there every now and then for family things. But we do tend to try to avoid it as much as possible. We don't want to be infected by cheese fungus. Ooh. We're getting closer to the bridge area. Let's go see if we can walk down there along the river here, or the flood area. Lots of holes down here too, so there's probably some snakes. Thankfully, our state doesn't have horribly poisonous snakes. For the most part. I think there's some, but I don't remember. Should we try and walk across this? Alright, if the stream dies right after you hear some screaming, it's probably because this log broke and I fell in the water. Alright, we safely made it across. Nowhere to get into this brush area though, that sucks. It's all very dense. Hunting for wildlife. Looking for dinos. This is where we heard the raptor coming from. I did. I crossed the river. Now we're in the bad part of town. Oh, this just gets really thick back here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get too far. There's the grassy area. Let's keep pushing through. I guess it's still probably too early to like find like wild berries down here to eat. Let's follow the animal path, I guess. Ugh. There we go. I don't want to go into that because I don't know how swampy it is. I don't feel like sinking into. Oh, fuck it. We shall tempt fate. It's getting a whole hell of a lot squishier over here, though. So once again, if you hear some screaming, the camera cuts off. It probably means I was sucked into some into a mud hole, quicksand mud, and I've been buried and Tell your wives I love them. A new take on Blair Witch. We need, but the camera has to be more shaky, so we'll try and shake it a bit more. It's the Blair Sandwich Project. Ooh, I might have to turn back. It's getting really. Actually, no. It's the ground part is really spongy, but as long as we stay on the dead reeds here, we're not at least sinking into the ground. I wonder if something lives in that. That looks suspiciously like it's some kind of animal house. We'll go see if anyone's home over there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think it's probably the farthest we can go because this is very spongy here. Water's starting to come up here. Anybody home? Hello? I would like to talk to you about possibly installing some solar panels on your roof. No? All right. Hey, welcome back to the land of the powered, Thomas. All right, we're gonna push on. Oh, never mind. This is all water. All right, so we're basically at the edge of the water part now, so we can't go any further. I don't even know if you can see that, but it is definitely wet and leaking into my shoe. Ick. All right, let's make our way back to safety. If we can find where we came in. Otherwise, we'll have to make our own new path somewhere. We were unable to make our quota by selling that animal some solar panels. It's quite a shame. It was this would be a great spot for them. It's very sunny. They'll have free power, but they said no, thank you. Get off my lawn. Hey, Professor. Welcome. We are dinosaur hunting down by the river. Let's see. Can we see any more animal houses down here? I don't think we can. Doesn't look like anything else. It's like all water up there. So, man, a lot of water leaked through my shoe. I didn't think it was that wet. All right, let's try and make our way back through without getting skewered in the eye by a stick. I think we're going the right way. Let's head for the sounds of the freeway traffic. We should make it back to the riverbank where we can cross again. Ouch. Ouch. I just took a stick in the face. All right, there's our bridge. Oh, look at that giant hole I was stuck in. That would have been terrible. Ugh. Ouch. Maybe walk down this. Oh my god, this is really swampy here. Should we walk down that way a little bit more or head back? Might be too wet to walk down there, but we'll see. Big dead tree. I'm gonna slip and like rack my nuts on one of these goddamn logs. Ooh, it is very, very wet down here now. It's cooler in the shade though, at least. Check myself afterwards. Ticks fear me, Joseph. When ticks bite me, they immediately die. We'll go up to this new bridge up here, and we'll walk across that one instead of walking back. That one looks sturdy enough to walk across also. It shouldn't break in half once I get on it. It's soaking wet. The grass is moist. Just every step I take sounds like stirring macaroni. This one would be like an obstacle course. We'd have to go across that one, then jump over to that one. Ugh. Ooh. Sun is hot. And just being down by the water here, it's gotten like the humidity has been, it's like 100 times more than it is up on the path. It's kind of uncomfortable down here. I think that one's probably too thin. We'd probably break through that one and end up wet. Grab ourselves a walking stick that just broke. This walking stick was too weak to be any use. I think we're past that grassy area. Maybe we'll go down this way and then move back into the. We'll head back into the trunks. Oh, I think that's a. Yeah, that's a deer track down here. A big, chunky deer. Maybe we can see it and fight it. I'd fight a deer. It just looks like mainly trees down there, so never mind. We'll stay out of the trees. We'll fast walk along the shore of this little stream area. All right, actually, it's getting too wet over here now, so we're gonna have to go up into the. We're gonna have to fast walk into the trunks to keep our feet dry. Oh, there's a vine. Do you have river grapes on you? I don't see any river grapes on you. The sun is hot. Learn something new every day. And yes, Thomas, these and other important lessons will be coming on a regular basis. Cinnabon, when the log broke. No, that would not be good. I don't want to get all wet. We're keeping an eye out for the nemesis as we walk through here. We don't have any. We did not bring our arms. So we are definitely not prepared to be in the clash zone, guys. If the nemesis comes to clash, we'll be fucked. There's not much to see down here, is there? It's just more trees. Thought maybe there'd be like another clearing up ahead. Maybe. Let's go this way. And then we'll probably head back out and head towards the car. A great battle was once fought here. Look, land barnacles. Forest barnacles have taken over this tree. Oh, never mind. It just gets more and more wooded as we get in there. I think there is a clearing, but I don't really feel like trying to bust through a giant wall of forest. Oh my god, I just took another stick to the face. Alright, so let's head back. Start heading back. Just need to find a good log to walk across. That one down there might be pretty good. But there's not really a space on the bank to walk. So we'll stay on this side until we get back to our other crossing bridge. Oh, we're right next to that freeway bridge too. I didn't realize we were so far down the path already. Oh, ouch. Huh. Alright, we'll go this way. The dirty beavers blocked our path. The dirty beavers have claimed the wet zone. They have forced us to retreat into the dry wood. Oh no, my hair is stuck in a tree. Hold on. Ah, dirty tree. Tried to capture me, but we were able to escape. I think we can probably head back. Oh, God. Come on, sticks. Watch where you're going, me. I feel like I'm starting to purposely ram my eyes into sticks now. Ramming my eyes into wood. It's a good way to get pink eye. Oh my god, I almost fell over. There we go. There's our deer tracks. Oh, that log broke. So now we know we're in an area that's safe to walk on, even though that deer sank in pretty deep. Now we need to find a stable crossover bridge. I think our best one is going to be the one we came across, probably. But that was before my shoes were all muddy and wet. So I kind of want to find a thicker one, a thicker log, so I don't slip and fall off of it. How dare you? How dare you, John? There are no freshwater dolphins stalking us along the river here. Well, look at all the snails. There's lots of them. A horrific battle was fought here. Hundreds of snails fell. Oh, there's a big piece of shit right there too. Whatever killed those snails desecrated their graves by taking a massive dump right next to it. Unbelievable how cruel nature can be. Hey, pop culture. We are continuing on. looking for a bridge to cross over. I think those up there will be good enough. This one probably would, but since it's in the water, I'm worried it would just snap once I got to the middle, and then we'd be in the water, and that would not be fun. Damn you, airplane! Damn you and your noise. You're disturbing the serenity of the forest. Someone quick, get me an ground to air missile. All right, we're almost there. Ouch. Whatever that was kind of thorny. That was scratchies. Oh my god. Sorry, that was gross, but a giant bug just flew right in my mouth. I already had lunch. I don't need any more protein for the day, damn it. Ugh, that tasted gross too. Whatever kind of bug that was, it was not. Oh, a frog! We just scared one. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. There he is. Hopping away. We'll harass him so you can see him hop. There he is. It's air bubbles. Poor nullified snails, exactly. The beast has no shame. There are no depths the beast will not go to. Alright, we're gonna put 1 foot on each. Alright, no, never mind. That's gonna split it far too much. We'll end up doing the splits and falling into the river. Funny, yes, but I don't want to ruin my phone. We are back to the safety of the path. Almost. We just have to climb up that hill. All right, let's start heading back to the car because I'm assuming my battery's gonna die from this pretty soon. We'll try and walk along the bank for as long as possible, I guess. It's a lot nicer to look at than the bike path. Nobody wants to look at a bike path. People want to look at pretty nature and whatever the hell this shit is growing. See if we can see any animals in the water. It's really clear. Not seeing any dirty river fish. There's probably some turtles in there, like in that green shit. There's a lot of air bubbles coming up. So it's either just the plants outgassing or there's some like turtles underneath all that stuff that we just can't see. In the stream where the river is claiming more land. Look, it's a pretty flower. I don't know if we can walk down this way at all. Looks like it's kind of... Oh, never mind. I'll just say it looks really dense over there, but it should be okay. Ew, it's really swampy down here. Never mind. We have to go back to the path for a little bit. That's the more exciting side. This side, not much is going on. Let's go look at this side for a second, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely much less exciting. Frog is probably angry he took a plunge. It's possible. It's hunch. Oh, lunge. Uh-oh. Damn you, aeroplane. You're scaring away all the animals. I think I either just kicked a plant or a small animal, but I wasn't looking down and it felt more dense than just an animal. I mean, just a plant. So maybe we like kicked a small chipmunk on accident. If so, we'll declare victory. Oh, I'm really hot. Super hot. I'm gonna go in the shade. Oh, I'm gonna go walk in the shade. It is. Oh, damn it, never mind. All right, we'll take this opportunity in the shade to cool off for a minute because it is very hot back here. Oh, we're almost back to the tall grass. We need to watch out for the raptors. All right, let's head back up. Oh, never mind. Go the wrong way down the path. I'm sure some angry biker will be like, "Hey, when you're going this way, you need to be on the other side of the path because I'm a biker and I own the pathway." Because otherwise, all you would see was this. That's not fun. You want to see the pretty trees growing. All right, at least we found a nice lunch spot. So provided that dead tree doesn't end up falling into the river, we can come down here every now and then and sit, relax, eat some lunch, and look out for dinosaurs. Hey, Ervik. On my left, we need a stick, so when someone says on our left, we can just hold it out. That's mean. Don't do that. It's not good. What am I saying? Clotheslining bikers with logs is not something you should do. Even if they have no problem running you over. The pedestrians must take the high ground. Then you tell the biker to obey traffic laws and not go in between cars. Exactly. We'll have a biking debate, and that ends in a massive fist fight on the hiking trail. I think something might have crawled up my pants because it feels like there's a bug that's crawling up my leg or something. I think I got it. These insects care nothing for privacy, apparently. Guys, really, really running hard. He's got the CamelBak on. We didn't wear any. All right, you know what? We're not gonna. I don't run, so I'm not gonna judge. I was just gonna say that we didn't wear any like lycra spandex leggings make you hotter while you're running instead of just wearing shorts. He's wearing both. Seems a little odd. Oh, there were some yellow birds that just flew by. There they are. We'll invade their habitat for a moment. See if we can get them on camera. Greetings, birds. Could I interest you in some nest warranty insurance? No? It's your funeral, birds. Oh, look at the pretty wildflowers. All this beauty makes me angry. We should have I should have a bunch of these flowers and shit at my house soon because in some of the spots I can't grow anything. I just went and threw a shit ton of wildflower seeds down. Hey, Thomas, is this that stuff in Medieval Dynasty that we can eat to regain our health? I think it is. Looks like it. Well, this is for sure. I just don't know if that big one is. We should have collected some just in case we get attacked by wolves, we can get our health back. No idea, Thomas. To survive in the medieval age, you need to be an herbologist. Look, there's a sign that forces poor pedestrians to stay to the right. The sign seems a little redundant since there's a clearly marked bike lane and walking lane. It is really pretty out though, but I think it's time to go back to the car because I'm getting very hot, very icky, sweaty. And my phone is starting to get slightly hot. I get why. I get. Oh no! Hold on. God damn it! Lost one of the packages. Fell into the river. Too bad. I'll have to go and donate a few bucks to the Wildlife Foundation. What is saying? Probably nothing important. I just rambling on. The birds are going to attack me for contaminating their habitat. Peck out my eyes. Well, blew out of this bag. Sorry, I'm just curious. I think it was just a piece of garbage. Yeah, good. We didn't lose our precious seeds. Bikers are the real menace. Kyle's of the road. That is true. Oh yeah, I was saying. I understand why they kind of redid this entire bridge with concrete, but well, for one, I didn't think you were supposed to redo things like on historical sites, which this bridge actually was. But all the old wooden structure, was actually really cool to look at. And it's kind of a shame that they turned it into a concrete metal wasteland of modern bridge design. At least they kept all the old ironwork up here, I guess. And really the only thing they changed were the railings, which I suppose makes it safer for people. I get it. And concrete deck. But still, the old wooden deck was nice. The other side just fell. I can't take it anymore. I jumped off the bridge. I was too disappointed that they changed it. I mean, it's still possible to climb over this, but you'd definitely be attracting a lot of attention from people. Because it used to be, the railing used to only be about this high on this first one, so it was really easy to jump over. And there wasn't like the cabling here to. But yeah, we used to walk along right here, that girder part. You just walk along that and go from pier to pier. There it is. Me and one of the girlfriends would come out. This is an actual pier. We'd sit on that stupid concrete slab and just watch the aminals while doing other things. And making all the people passing by go, "Oh my God, those kids are so disgusting." Maybe we should call the police. It was about that time we would start making the run for it. Whenever you hear the P word, it's time to run. I'm gonna check out what the new sign said to see if they like changed the trail beyond the bridge part. Like yeah, see, so this was what it looked like before the construction. Oh, okay, I guess I can see why they redid a lot of the stuff. It looked like it was really starting to fall apart. Yeah. The piers and the abutments were built. The truss had to be supported in another way. The truss structure would collapse if lifted. Also, they did. Looks like they did do some changes. They probably replaced some of the metal, I suppose. Bridge to the past. It's a lie. When we crossed over the bridge, we did not travel into the past. Adding the bridge to the places you may kicked off. No, actually, this one was added already, John. If you follow the river that way, though, past the freeway bridge, that's the trail we used to take to sneak into Fort Snelling. Maybe one of these days, next time we come down, we'll head down that way and see if that old path is still there or if they finally put some fences. Well, actually, we can just look at this map probably. Let's see. No. So we're here, so we came across here. You would go this way. Yeah, because there's the freeway bridge. So you come up here, and then if you leave the trail here and just go along the or the riverbank and keep going, eventually you can bypass. Yeah, because there's Fort Snelling. So I'm sorry, you have to be on the other side of the river. But yeah, so you would come up here by the boat. Yeah, it was by the boat ramp, and then if you come down here, if you go off the trail, there used to be an area where you could totally bypass the gates where you have to pay to get in and sneak into Fort Snelling. But maybe we'll go to one next time we come down here. We'll stop at one of the other like starting points and walk in. And next time when I know I'm doing this, I'll bring like an extra battery pack with me just in case, so we can go for a little bit longer. Because once we get to the car, I'll check what we have left. But from the past using StreamYard on my phone. I just remember it just used to completely drain my battery really fast. So we'll see where we're at once we get to the car. But I mean, it was pretty long. We went an hour and a half, so it lasted pretty well. Pretty good. Back to the car, the messy car that needs a wash. I refuse to wash you, car. Some asshole in a parking lot hit me while I was parked. Again, this is the second time that's happened. I mean, it's just this that got broken a little bit, and then it knocked out one of the backup sensors, but they still work. That's so annoying. I'm not going to take the time to fix it again. Car's such a mess. Okay. Air conditioning. Turn on to maximum levels. That is not maximum levels. Max AC. All right, let's see if we can. There we go. All right, I guess, shall we just go for a quick drive for a little bit here? You're not going to be able to see much because of the way the camera's angled. And still facing me. Let me put this on the charger. And then, actually, that is the back camera. All right, so I'm going to blast the... Oh, no. Oh, no, I just broke it. Oh, no. We might have to call it an end. Is that really loud from the air conditioner? Let me know. Probably is. But we're just cooling things off real quick, and then we'll chill that out a little bit. Get the phone nice and cool so it doesn't freeze up again. So sorry about the noise. And all right. I have to go to I have to run by Menards real quick. You probably can't hear me over the, oh, it sounds fine? That's weird. All right, I'm just going to leave it on for a little bit then. Thanks, Bird. But I need to run by Menards to go pick up the fencing stuff. So, what the hell, we'll just keep you guys with us for the drive, and then once we get to the next parking lot, we'll just call it a day, I think. So, well, obviously, while I'm driving, we'll be able to pay attention to the chat, obviously. Well, until we get out, I can for a few seconds while we're in this area, because we're only doing like 10 miles an hour, and there's no traffic except for that. Oh my God, the damn FedEx truck. Damn you, FedEx! Alright, so we are going to head to the hardware store. So I need to pick up some fencing so we can build that wall and hopefully defeat those stupid squirrels. Otherwise, we're going to have to resort to stronger measures. I didn't want to have to do this, but what the hell is going on? Why is it saying we're on a phone call? Stand by. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to pull over for a second so I can check something. No, fuck it, I don't care. I mean, it says that. For some reason, my dash is telling me that we're on a phone call, but we're clearly not. We're probably just, who cares? You know what? I don't care. If anyone's listening, so be it. Alright. Oh, you know what? I was going to prop this up with cigarettes again to give you guys a better look out the window, but I don't want the. Actually, you know what? We're not heading right towards the sun right this time, so we can do that. So it shouldn't heat up as bad as it did before, hopefully. Sorry. Emergency cool down with the AC. Yeah, I'm already wrong. I'm gonna have to leave it so it's kind of getting blown on by the air conditioner. Otherwise, the battery's gonna overheat again. Take the goddamn. That's the best view I can give you guys right now. All right, so we're just gonna head down to the local Menards to grab some shit. You guys can enjoy the ride. Check out the neighborhood. This is the same road we used to come down to get down to the river. So, you remember, straight ahead basically is the exits from the Mall of America. Once we get to the street light, that is not like here. These are just some lower income apartment buildings. Nothing special. Further, just a little bit further that way, after you cross over the freeway, you enter the horrible city of not Minneapolis, of Richfield, a lower income city. You might be able to see the mall from here. I don't see the camera. You can kind of see the IKEA maybe. That's there now, a big blue building. That's on one of the corners of the mall. We are going to turn on 86th Street here, where we're basically going the same way as we came here. So nothing in this area, but some nice neighborhood stuff, smaller houses. It's like GeoGuessr. It is like real life GeoGuessr. See down the you can't see because the camera's not pointed to the left, but there were some baseball fields over there. We used to play baseball at when we were a kid. Let's see, what else? Anything else neat in the neighborhood over here? Not really. A bunch of friends just lived in this area growing up. The typical four-way stop that half the people in Bloomington don't understand. Chicago, that was the road in Sorry about that. We are not to where we are going, but the battery overheated again. So let's try this again. We're almost there though, and then we'll end things. Because why not? We'll get rid of my horrible face, and we'll try and get this to stay cool. But we might, if it goes out again, I'll probably just end the stream. But once I can get back into the studio, but every time it freezes up. The thing is, I think this induction charger might be overdoing it because every time we'll just unplug it so it's not charging while it's sitting on there. It's just overheating the battery to the point where my phone is like 100,000 degrees, and then everything just freezes up. So I just unplugged it, so it won't try to charge the battery while we're heading to the store here. But we're actually, I don't know where we cut off, but we're actually in the old parking lot for the old Blockbuster where I had like a $500 late fee for returning things not on time. And so we, instead of, the funny thing is the Blockbuster fees didn't carry across from like different stores. So there was another one just down the road. So we started, once I had a massive fee at this one, we just started going to the one down the road. until we had a massive fee racked up at that one too. So I think maybe I was one of the people that helped Blockbuster go out of business. All right, so back on the road. It's also the pet store right there where I go get my pet food for the Hungry Monsters. We're actually right by the Cub Foods where we started off this morning before heading out to the river. There's the on our left. You can't probably see it with the camera angle, but there's the liquor store and the Perkins. Two places frequently visited as teenagers in high school. Used to be a 24-hour Perkins, not anymore though, because drunk high school kids would just go there and just hang out all night. So they stopped doing the 24-hour thing. Can I connect a GoPro to YouTube? Yeah, but I don't have a GoPro. If anyone wants to buy me a GoPro, I will gladly take a GoPro. In fact, there's a Goodwill store here. We could go see if they've got some cheapy used GoPros. But last time I was in the Goodwill just looking for stuff to flip. Because a lot of the thrift stores have kind of caught on to the whole thrift store buying and then just flipping online thing. So they've been really raising their prices. It's not really worth it anymore for most things. We're almost there. The Home Depot is right there, but the Menards that's down here is usually a little bit cheaper. And they've got a permanent, I think it's like a 4% rebate on everything that's in their store. It's a mail-in rebate, which makes it kind of annoying, but better than nothing. Plus, it's a little bit cheaper, so you might as well go there, get some money back for shopping. You might be able to buy me a suction cup holder for it. Hey! I don't even know how much GoPros are. I know there's some cheaper model ones, but if I'm gonna buy one, I should probably just get a good one that's gonna last for a while. I was gonna buy one a while ago, but that was before we were doing stuff that was like outside. We were always just inside playing games before, so I decided I didn't really need one. But now that we're doing more stuff out and about, maybe we should actually take the time and money to invest in that camera. And probably a better microphone too. Thomas's Road Slimming. I'll pick that up once we get to a parking lot. We're just about there. We just need to cross the bridge and then we'll be in the lot here. We'll close things down before we head inside. I don't like taking phones into stores. People just look at you weird, and people already look at me weird. So it's usually, wow, your hair is really long. It's so pretty. It's always the ladies there that like to say, wow, I wish my hair would grow like that. It's like, oh man. It's not really a compliment. It's kind of embarrassing. What do you do with your hair? Nothing. Just leave it. And be too lazy to cut it. That's my secret, ladies. And wow, they're really busy today. Not surprising, but we'll go look for a parking spot. Oh, there's one. Right in the back here. Oh, actually, we can get a little bit closer. No, we can't. No, we can't. They're taking that spot. broken sensor in the back just makes the collision alarms just nonstop go off when I'm in reverse, which is kind of annoying. All right, so GoPros are around in the 200s. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I'm going to cool off my phone for a second. The sunshine was getting the phone very hot. John gets similar comments about the beard all the time. I don't mind it every now and then, but sometimes it's annoying. It's like, Jesus. Enough with the questions already. Let me do my shopping and leave me alone. Put this back put my phone back in the protective rubber. We don't want it to get any diseases while we're inside the store. Want to make sure it's safe. All right, so we are at, you can't see it, but we're at the Menards. So we are going to go ahead and call it quits here. I'm going to go inside and grab myself some chicken wire probably and just build a cheapo fence around the garden so that stupid squirrel stops destroying all of my hard work. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. You're welcome, John. Hope you guys had some fun down by the river today, and we'll do it again sometime soon. But other than that, see you guys over at Jeopardy tonight, most likely. And tomorrow, don't know. We'll figure it out. So that's it for me, guys. Have a good day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.